Well, guys, as I bring Paul up, I told you last night that I was going to call Paul, and the cool news is at 6:30 this morning, Paul called me, and you know we've all gone through some tough times. Before I had a chance, and Paul called me. He explained to me that he was embarrassed, apologized, did this, did that, and so we thought about what we could do because it kind of went global on what happened, and I think he, as bluntly as I said it to him when he played for me, I think he deserved what he got to a certain extent, but he didn't deserve. That's not who he is. And so after he talks, I'm going to talk to you about some things that I know, but he'll give you a short one. You can ask him a few questions, and I think he's manning up and he's doing what the media wants, hopefully the fan wants. He's not hiding behind a computer, and that's why I asked him to come up here. He suggested he wanted to come up here. I said, great, I'm going to have a press conference. That would be the time.
Well, first, I do want to take the time to appreciate you guys for giving me this opportunity. Yesterday shouldn't have happened, but today needs to happen. And I'm not up here to make any excuses. I'm up here to take accountability, to own it. And, there's a lot of people, obviously, that have known me, some in here for 25 years. That's not me, but last night it was. I want to first apologize to the officiating crew. I talked with Jeff Anderson this morning. Short conversation, but amazing conversation. Amazing guy. Want to apologize to Coach, the team, current guys. I told them that, listen, the focus was taken off of you, was taken off of USC. This is not what we need to be focusing on heading into this new year, but unfortunately my actions yesterday required it. But I do want to apologize to USC. I know they're on a road trip. I know it, some tough games, and again, they they deserve to have an amazing experience here in Breslin with the obviously the great fans that we have. Want to apologize to the fans, not only the ones that were there, but our amazing alumni base that has been unbelievably supportive to me ever since I left almost 20 years ago. And, the Block S, that's not what it represents. It's not why I came here. That's not why I wear it proudly. It was a mistake. It was a mistake that will never happen again. It was a mistake that is not me, but again, unfortunately last night it was. I also want to apologize to any of the parents that have brought their children there last night. We're looked up as role models at a very young age, and that doesn't stop, when you leave. And so last night, they did not see a role model, but I promise you, any other time they will ever see me, it will be a role model. It's, and just apologizing to the university that's given me so much. There are a lot of memories were made in that that arena. Unfortunately, this is going to be one. But again, I hope that, how I've shown up the last 25 years and how I will continue to show up for this school, this program. I hope there's just understanding that, it happened. But again, I did not want to make a statement or send something out. Wanted to get up here and make sure that people, heard what I was saying. And again, really appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to do so.
Hey, Paul, I'm wondering, how hard was this right now to do this, and how easy was it to make the decision to do this when you got up this morning?
To be honest, this was the easy part. The hard part was every minute leading up to this. And, you know, what we do here, I guess, if anything, lessons, whether it's myself or young kids, is, you know, taking accountability. That's what we do here, whether good, bad, or in between. We have each other's backs, and, you know, it's the outpouring of support from not only my former teammates, but the guys up there. I mean, it's been as bad of a situation that happened last night is very special to me, and also right now is special to me. Even though I didn't want to be up here talking about this topic, it's, you know, it's opportunity for me to, like I said, just take accountability, because it's, I think, in this day and age, maybe sometimes it's can be far and few between, but, you know, not today.
Paul, you have not been an outsider in this program. You've been around, you've been at games. I think you've helped Tom in the summer a little bit with his big men. Does that make this worse for you? Because this is a program that obviously is still very close to your heart, right?
Yeah, no, you know, like I said, it's the guys could have been better, but, you know, the alumni Izzo, I mean, for whatever reason, they were the ones there that were the Izzo probably when I was there. And the memories that I made with them and vice versa, and then to have this. So no, it didn't matter when this happened. But, you know, you're a basketball player when you're here, you're an ambassador when you leave. And so that probably made it even a little bit harder to know, you know, not only the people that are in the vicinity that I can talk to, but, you know, the 500,000 alumni around the country, around the world. And I just hope that the memories that we did make will help carry through this, and then how I show up for this school moving forward also does.
What made you call Tom before he could call you this morning?
It's the right thing to do. He shouldn't have to worry about taking time out of his day to deal with this. And so it's, listen, he was the first one, probably because him and I don't sleep much, but I needed to at least talk with him and let him know, listen, whatever we need to do today, I want to do. And, you know, just let me know. After I called Coach, was able to get Jeff Anderson's number. We talked. And so, no, there's been a lot of grace from people that probably I didn't deserve it from these last 24 hours.
Paul, I was wondering, you know, been 20 years since you played here, and to stand up here and apologize, do you think this accountability will translate to the current roster when these guys see, you know, what you apologize after practice and then you're standing up here doing this?
It's whether it's that kid that is pretending to be Mateen or pretending to be Jackson Kohler that wants to wear the Block S, but also, you know, 100% for these guys, because there's going to be a lot of things just in life that happen, good, bad, and in between. And when you leave here, you know, then life happens. You know, we're kind of in a bubble here, and so yeah, again, as terrible of a situation as it was, trying to find, you know, what good can come out of this, and I hope the accountability for whether you're a 20-year-old MSU basketball player or a 9-year-old wanting to be, that this is, you know, this is what Spartan country, this is what we do, we support, but if there's an issue, we're going to take accountability, and it's going to be face-to-face. It's not going to be, you know, just a statement. So I appreciate Matt and Coach allowing, and, you know, you guys taking time out of your day when you should be interviewing the players to give me this opportunity here. I saw them right after practice and kind of told them a lot of the same things that we talked about here.
Paul, to clarify, just because there's been a few conflicting reports, was this an insult to Jeffrey Anderson, or what was the context of it?
No, it had nothing to do with the game, with Jeffrey Anderson. Next time we're at a game together, I mean, we said we're going to have a big hug. It'll be the first time I ever hug a ref. But like I said, he couldn't have been more amazing on the phone. So nothing towards anything, anybody. It was a bad day.
And then I noticed the end of practice, you were kind of dapping up some of the players, and I wonder how close you are with some of the guys on this roster, especially some of the bigs that are
Yeah.
in your shoes.
You know, Carson and Jax, you know, I think we text, you know, weekly. You know, as a former big guy, I know what a senior year means, and I know I know how hard those guys have worked. I was able to come into this program with Al Anaganye, Adam Ballinger, Adam Wolf, guys that had been on championship teams. That's where I learned from, and unfortunately, they came in. They didn't have those senior leaders, and so I wanted to make sure that, you know, the last time they take this jersey off, there's not going to be any regrets, and that's really anytime I come up and talk to the team, but especially those guys. That's, you know, that's the message, because there's going to be a day where you walk into Breslin and you can't do anything about anything, and your legacy is set. And so, a lot of games, plays, seconds, free throws, would have loved to have over. But if if us going through that at that time will help, you know, groups in the future make sure to shore those up and hang more banners, then, you know, it was all worth it. Thank you. Thanks.